So the viewing figures are in, and oh my god, 7.26 million. That's not bad. It's not extra people, it's a repeat, but that's not bad. But hold on, you may ask, when were the numbers reported? Oh, they were reported yesterday. Hold on, that says plus 7 TV. That means a week consolidated numbers. How many weeks has it been since Christmas? Oh, it's been 2 weeks and 1 day currently, as I'm recording this video. So the BBC have been fudging numbers again. We're going to completely ignore the plus 4 TV screen because that number means absolutely nothing. The plus 7 number means absolutely nothing as well, because all it is people watching on repeats or people coming across for 30 seconds and going, what a load of shit, I'm turning that crap off. The real meat and potatoes in the viewing figures will always be the overnights, because that's how you judge a successful TV show. Whether you want to listen to the copium like Mr. TARDIS chat shit about, this means that means no, the meat and potatoes is always going to be the overnights, because that's how you judge a successful TV show. And if you try and come to me and suggest people don't watch TV like they normally do anymore, I'll point your attention towards a show like Game of Thrones, which is still pulling in millions of, well, I'm not sure about the House of the Dragon viewing figures, but the finale pulled in a good fucking chunk of people. That was only 6 years ago. And times haven't changed that much, guys. When you've got a show like I'm a Celebrity to Get Me Out of Here pulling in 11 million people for the finale, I don't think it's much asked for Doctor Who to pull in a very good viewing figure either. Don't you? But yes, the BBC fudging numbers again. An absolute embarrassment failure for the propaganda machine. They withheld the numbers because they know as well as we do this is an absolute flop, an absolute embarrassment for the fucking production. For the ideologue in charge, Russell T Davies, who loves to shove his fucking personal shit into this instead of actually entertaining the audiences. And this links into the recent breaking interviews from Millie Gibson and Ncuti Gatwa talking a bit not so confident about the future of Doctor Who and their roles taking in, because the rats on a sinking ship will always flee. They come in, take a massive piss on the carpet and go, oh, well, it's the fans' fault. You're all transphobic, homophobic, racist bastards. Yes, because it's transphobic to suggest that a grown man shouldn't be playing a 15-year-old girl. No, all right then, whatever. Maybe we want characterization in your trans representation instead of I am trans and I am amazing and I will win the day by being trans. Yeah, that's very creative, guys. Very creative. Millie Gibson's one of her first interviews back in Fabric magazine. I think now the strike's over, I'll probably be auditioning again for parts and seeing what's out there. Well, I can tell you firsthand, Millie, that your career is fucking over. It was nothing short of an embarrassment, and I'd rather watch a season of the Doctor carrying around handles and get much more entertainment out of it, because your performance was as robotic as a fucking Cyberman. Ncuti Gatwa as well put in his little, comment there. Theatre kept me warm and held me in at night, even when I was broke. But I'm planning on getting back to it in 2024 after I finish season 2 of Doctor Who, implying that is going to be his last contribution to the show. And I hope so. I really hope so, Ncuti, because your performance was nothing short of another embarrassment. A boring, shallow, just gay. Let's call it what it is. It was a gay performance. You put the gaydar was going fucking crazy with that performance, lad. All in all, when the ship is sinking, when the Titanic is going down, the first to leave the ship are the rats. Like most corporations, like Disney, and nobody a part of these productions, nobody is taking responsibility. Nobody wants to be the one to hold their hands up and go, right, I'm sorry, we fucked up, this is a failure, we'll do better next time. Instead, even when the gun's in their mouth, they are dying on the floor, they are bleeding out, they're needing the patch up, they need help. They refuse to be humble enough to be self-aware enough to understand that this fucking franchise is crying out for help. It's crying out for a leader. It's crying out for some creativity instead of the propaganda they are pushing onto people. There was an interview with Russell T Davies begging a little boy to tune in, and it's quite prophetic because all the 3 specials were was just chatting down to men and how bad we are. And if a woman was there, it'd be just solved in a second. Or if you're male presenting, you're bad. You know, little boys or just men in general have better things to do than to watch this feminine gay crap, because that's all it is. And and this franchise is now in the hands of people like Mr. TARDIS, who want to fucking suck off anything that comes out of the machine because he's begging a job for the BBC. Any soy boy that wants to come to me and suggest that this show is anything like it used to be, it's always been woke. It's always been, yes, it has always had something to say politically, but it always stood in the middle of the aisle, looked at both sides, and judged, much like Star Trek used to do. Because a great writer can stand in the middle, judge both sides, and interpret and leave the interpretation up to the audience, because that's what a story should do. Entertain and have something to say without lecturing the audience. It ain't fucking rocket science. It's something someone with talent can do, and not someone like Russell T Davies, who is at the end of his career looking for some fucking crumbs on the table, because he knows, as well as everybody else that's tuned into this shite, his career and his talent is gone right down the toilet. If you agree with what I'd say here, please like and subscribe. If you disagree with me, comment why. Why do you disagree with me? I'd love to understand and hear the cope, but I am always up for a discussion if you're respectful enough. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm currently working on a One Piece review, so keep an eye out for that maybe, because I have been criticised for being too negative. So yes, I'm going to be talking about something I'm really enjoying right now. So yeah, I'll see you guys then, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.